No. Oh, I'm embarrassed. You want to join? You look like you want to join. No, you already nodded, so you might as well dance to some Afro beats.
Cuz not even trying to be discreet. I guess he figured, man, she already caught me looking, so ain't no point even trying to hide it no more. I'm just gonna stand here and be obvious. Like,
I've seen deterioration of women. I've been in DC for over 20 years. You got to understand, when you leave this country, it is entirely different. I'm sure if you guys have traveled, you got a taste of it, but go explore, taste other cultures, taste women from other cultures. I mean, literally and figuratively, like have a good time.
No, I feel you,
and see, because when you get outside of this country, you don't have that type of shit.
that's because the mentality is totally different. Also, the more money people have, the more snobby and entitled they act. Just think of the richest people you know, and just think about how snobby they act in comparison to normal, regular people. But the average American is rich compared to all the other countries all over the world. So compared to them, we actually act snobby and entitled. And that's probably why the women are a better option in other countries, because they're not as snobby and entitled.
I have gotten to the point where I am so sick of men hitting me up at 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. asking me what I'm doing and what I'm on. Bitch, I'm crying! I'm crying! Leave me alone!
Sorry to hear that, sis. I hope you start choosing better men.
I expect a man to pay for the date. Yes, the whole entire date. That includes my Uber to the date and my Uber back to my house. If you are a man that I'm interested in, I want to see that you can provide for me. I want to see that you can afford an Uber ride. I want to see that you can afford a nice dinner date. Like, can you afford basic things? Because if you can't afford dinner and an Uber, my transportation, you certainly can't afford kids. You certainly can't afford a house. You certainly can't afford my bills. And I got bills to pay.
We do not care.
Like I said before, snobby and entitled.
We must stay focused, brothers.
The crazy thing is, half the time, the way the women dress in the gym be looking like 10 times better than how they dress in just regular every day to day.
And I got no, and I really need, so I'm gonna be swiping like Tinder, but I also need my dishes done, so I might just, how much you want to bet I'll get a guy to come wash my dishes? And then
Thottish personality disorder.
Bragging about that is crazy.
I honestly believe discipline is freedom.
I want to hear about that.
When you have discipline, you get what you want. When you don't have discipline, you do not get any of what you want. So you're free to live your dream, you're free to do the things that you love, and then you start to come to love the discipline. And then when you don't have the discipline, that's when the anxiety sets in, because you know you're not paying the price. And if you don't pay the price, you get nothing. So you got to pay the price, and then you have to have discipline, and then the world is open to you.
Such a simple concept, but I 100% agree with it, because my life didn't change for the better until I start having a daily discipline. Like even now, like I wake up at 5:30 every single day. And this is coming from someone who used to be lazy, but I used to hate the idea of discipline. When I had that ideology, I was still sleeping on friends' couches and living room floors. The only other factor that changed my life for the better, other than God opening doors and opportunities, is the daily discipline that I have.
What do you look for in a man? The hell you talking about? What do I look for? A woman? I don't look for nothing in no man. Hold on, stop with the gifts. Hold on, slow down. Hold on, wait a minute, stop. Everybody stop the gifts. Wait a damn minute. Wait, hold on, man. What is you talking about, bro?
Whenever somebody says stop the gifts, you know they gotta be serious, because gifts means money. My man's had a point to make.
You're the most beautiful girl in the world, besides your sister.
Thank you so much, that's so nice.
You shouldn't be jealous of her.
I know.
You are almost as pretty as her.
Thank you so much, Mom. That's so nice.
What the heck? Yo, her mom wildin' for that.
I'm gonna write out a 12-step plan on how to catch yourself a Latina. One of them is gonna be learn how to dance bachata. If you don't know how to dance bachata, if I can't dance 24 horas contigo, what's the fucking point? Because, again.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you how important, and shout out to my friend. She's all like, the main thing
is that I gotta be able to dance with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean that's your main thing? She goes, I know you could dance with anybody and people know steps and people know this and people know that. And you could just take somebody out to dance and you can know the steps y todo and everything's fine, right? I'm like, yeah. She goes, but there's something different. Whenever that Latin music hits and you close to somebody and your body temperatures are mixing and the right song is happening, and then all of a sudden, like if I can't get on a dance floor with you, and like to her, that was the intimate part.
To the passport bros and anybody trying to go overseas to find love with women, one thing you must understand about women in general is that the most important thing to them in a lot of situations is culture. This is why typically women are usually only attracted to men of their own culture or community group, because for them that culture is a sense of security. But for us, our requirement is she just gotta look fine, she just gotta look beautiful. For them, it's like culture, like, you know what I mean? So if you like a particular type of woman from a certain type of country, if you don't love their culture, how do you expect her to fall in love with you, basically? She gonna love your money, but is she gonna love you? That's the question.
We've been together for 5 years, and I found out that she's been cheating for the last 7 months. And so now, what I want to do is I want to confront her and ask her if she's been cheating with me. I want her to be upfront with me. If she's not, marriage's over. That's it. I'm done. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What? Oh, don't worry about it. I was just, just doing something.
Oh, like the TikTok or something?
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, where were you 4 weeks ago?
4 weeks ago, when? That's like a big...
When you went on that, you said you were going to, that place, that spot, that little food spot with Raven.
Oh, yeah, the White Bowl, yeah.
Yeah,
Raven, and then we went shopping. Why are you acting like that, though?
Okay.
I told you this.
All right.
I was trying to figure out what kind of TikTok video this is.
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, you were going to that spot out a couple miles out with Brianna, right?
2 weeks. Okay, so we went from 4 weeks to 3 weeks. So 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, yeah, we went to the spa. That Asian spa was
okay.
I wanted to go to.
Okay.
It's like that 24-hour one.
That's enough.
What?
Why don't you just tell me who you're seeing?
I'm not seeing anyone. Why are you asking? That's a stupid question.
Who's Rick?
It's your brother.
I don't have a brother named Rick.
Or your cousin or whatever.
It's not my cousin.
Why are you asking these questions? These are weird questions.
Because you are cheating on me, and I was trying to see if you would come forward and tell me like a natural person. Okay, so those messages in your phone where you were saying, "Oh, I love you. Oh, this is the best I've ever had. Oh man, I feel sore."
Why are you on the phone?
If you've been together 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and you come across a text message of her saying to another guy that she's sore, why are you even, there's no confronting. It's just over, bro. Like,
what makes you think you'll go the whole semester without seeing that? It just takes one nigga, bro. It takes one nigga, bro. One nigga, gang. And she living by herself. That nigga is play fighting in your bitch dorm, bro. That nigga is helping that bitch with her homework.
when I was in college, I was friends with a baddie that was in a long distance relationship with her high school sweetheart. Now she's married to him to this day and they have a family and everything. But she don't know that I know that there was this one dude, just like he was saying, that could have made her cheat. And that was this one dude, I don't want to say his name, but he was really popular in college and he pretty much had all the women. There was this party, this really big party happening off campus, and my baddie friend needed a ride there. And the only person that was available was the guy that was popular. Long story short, he stood her up because she was just one of the many females that, so he wasn't really paying attention to her. But if she would have rode in that car with him that night, a big possibility she would have cheated. And this is a loyal woman, bro. You're right, it just takes one dude, especially in college.
Here's one thing I noticed about women. I noticed that they tend to check out men and are looking at men more than men think. I always kind of got the thought that, women kind of keep to themselves and, they I don't know, there is times when they see a man that's really attractive, they will, give him choosing signal. But I notice they're always checking out men. They're just so subtle and sneaky about it. Their social awareness is a lot higher than men's. Men's is, a lot lower. So they are always aware. They're always checking you out. I catch it sometimes at the gym, a lot of times at work. Sometimes it's sometimes it's from a distance. But yeah, I'll notice that, if I'm at work and, I go up to register to ring, I'll notice they'll happen to come up at the same time. It's interesting. It's kind of sneaky, They have little sneaky ways of, checking you out and stuff like that.
Yes, it's true. They are very sneaky, sir. Listen, if you're not Prince Charming, if you're not a 10 out of 10, I'm talking about a beautiful man. Those dudes who just look perfect. If you're not like that, then they're gonna sneak look at you. The only ones that always get looks all the time be the beautiful men who just look like freaking perfect. When they walk out, all the women gonna love them. But if you're a regular looking guy and you can do things and make yourself look nice and enhance your looks, They're gonna be sneaky. You hardly gonna tell that they choosing you. They are very sneaky, sir. I'm serious. They